Thank you for being here, guys, and welcome to your practice. And let's begin sitting in a comfortable place. Let your hands rest in whatever way feels good. You take your inhale, lengthen yourself nice and tall. And as you exhale, bow your chin, close your eyes. Take a few moments. And settling into your mat, into your body. Just before we leave this place and move on, let's take your awareness to your palms, whether they're facing up or down. Take a nice full inhale. And as you exhale, join the palms together, bow your chin. As you welcome yourself wholly and holy to your practice. On your next inhalation, lengthen nice and tall, lift your chin. Exhale this breath completely. We'll open, practice, and chant Om together 3 times. Inhale to begin. Bow your chin. Pause here. Great honoring. On the exhale, release your hands to your thighs. Lift your chin and open your eyes. Okay, we're just going to stay seated for a little bit so you can stretch your legs out, move your hands and your ankles. And then we'll just, yay, come back. I'm going to change the cross of the legs. Okay, so let's just start with just take your right hand out, let the left hand rest, and imagine you're holding a tray of something amazing. And we're just going to take this hand in front. You're just going to bring it underneath and back. And then like still hold that tray. Take the arm over your head. And then you just bring it on back. And then we're going to go backwards. So we lift the arm straight up and you turn your hand. And then like you're holding something amazing. You don't want it to drop. You're going to take it. It's going to end up kind of behind you. And then you'll just swoop it on in front. Okay, we'll just go one more time, same hand. So you start by coming inside, turn, don't let the tray fall, and then you turn it, and it'll come down. And then we'll go back up, and you'll turn the hand. And I'm keeping mine bent so you can see it, but you can go straight, and then we'll take the arm. Ta-da! Okay. Yummy. And we'll just let that rest. And maybe you bring the tray into the other hand. You can put this wherever you like it, the right hand. So take the left hand up, lift yourself tall, and we'll start by, you bring the tray in front and underneath and back up. And maybe in your previous life, you were a server. So maybe you did this, I don't know. We'll take it back and just let your body move whatever you need so that that tray stays. And once the arm comes up, we just bring it back down and it comes. You just don't worry if it's not exactly this. Just feel, okay, I'm keeping that tray up, and then, yeah, it's beautiful. And then we'll just come back once you get here. Yes, and then just let it rest. And just take a moment. You can close your eyes or drop your gaze. Feel into your open palms. Good. Okay, beautiful. Take your hands to the floor. Stretch your legs out. Move your little feet. Good. Okay, so let's start on your backs, and let's start with that blanket roll. Actually, let's do the double blanket roll. We did this a little while ago, so I'll take 2 blankets. The first one I'm going to take, and I'm going to fold it like a little accordion into fourths, into four. Maybe yours might only go to 3. It doesn't really matter. You just want it to be about, I've just kind of accordioned it, and so it's not that wide. And this I'll put down for the spine to rest on. And then I'll take another one for the head. And that one you might just fold in half, or you could also fold it into thirds. So just to support your head. And that will go on top. So you just create this like little a T. And if you have your heating pad, you put that on top. Okay. And let's take your strap, and just before you lie down, just bring it so you know where it is. And then you'll lie down. So the tush is on the floor, and you're just lying over this blanket roll. And then the one for the head, if you need higher, you fold it in half, and that's all fine. Okay, and then I'll just settle here with my knees bent, walk the feet a little bit wider, and just take a few moments to just drape yourself over these props. So just feel, you might feel that blanket kind of in the shoulder blades, and hopefully it's okay. Good. All right, so just let the arms rest wherever you've placed them. And just let the heels turn out slightly, drop your knees in towards each other. So you can pigeon toe your toes. And we're just going to stay here for a few breaths. If you can take your arms a little higher, and it's okay for your shoulders, even out to the side or over your head, if that is okay, then just adjust the position of your arms. Be with the fullness of your breath. Good. Let's take one more full breath as you are. And all we're going to do, friends, is just turn the head to the right. So if you need to change how you place your arms, do that. Just turn your head to the right. And just take 2 breaths as you are. Let the head be heavy. And I'm going to keep the head to the right. I'm just going to pick it up and see if I can just turn a little bit more. Even just a 0.5 millimeter. Maybe your right ear might be resting on the blanket, and it might not. Good. Okay. Just settle in. A few breaths here, just letting yourself release. And then bringing your head back. Pardon me. And just hang out for a breath or two. You might even notice a difference in the right side, left side of your neck. And then we'll just turn the head to the left. And again, just stop in for a few breaths, just wherever it turns, be content with that. And if you can go deeper, turn the head a little bit more. Just find it. Releasing any tension, the back of the shoulders, back of the heart, and along the length of your spine, resting on the blanket. And we'll bring the head back to center. And if your arms are anywhere but down by your sides, just bring them down. You let the palms turn up. They don't have to be right beside you, just out a little bit. Okay, one more breath. Okay, we'll take the arms out to the side like a T. And just stretch your fingers, like extend your arms as if someone's pulling on your right hand, your left hand. Reach away, take a full inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to cross the right arm right over the left. They're going to cross right over the chest. And you might have elbow on top of elbow, and you might not, depending on your shoulder stuff. Let's take a few moments here. I'm going to take the hands. I can hold the backs of my shoulders. I'll do that. Whatever you can hold here, just connect the hands to your arms, to your shoulders. Good. Okay. We're going to press the elbows and the shoulders down as if they want to really compact themselves on top of your chest. And then drop the shoulders even as if you're pressing them down towards the sides of your waist. Keep your face soft. One more breath here. Good. Now let your hands slide through your upper arms till they find your elbows. And you'll have the right arm in front, left arm behind. As you inhale, press these forearms straight up to the ceiling. So as you press up, the shoulders lift, and you're going to feel yourself pressing more deeply into your blanket. Good. Inhale. And as you exhale, we'll start to take these arms over your head. And so be kind. If you need to rest your arms on your forehead, if they're not going to go all the way down because your shoulders aren't happy, that's totally fine. And if you can take them all the way over, that's groovy. But wherever you are, we're just going to drop in 5 breaths. I say 5, but it's my 5 breaths. So all you do is breathe. Smile. Soften what you can. Good. Take one more. Full breath in. Sigh it out. And still holding onto your elbows, take the arms back up so the forearms are facing the ceiling. Good. Just slide your hands, come back to that cross. So still right elbow on top of left. Just cross over your chest again. Press down. Good. Okay. One more breath. And then we'll open the arms out to the side, just as you did, a moment ago. So we're stretching, the hands are open, just reaching away. Take a full inhale. Exhale, left arm in front of right. So the elbows cross. We come back to this hugging of ourselves. And then you just anchor the elbows, the forearms, the shoulders, everything's going to press down as if, you're reaching towards your feet or the sides of your waist. Good. Okay, I just noticed for myself, I want to tuck my chin in a little more. So if you feel your chin is lifting, pull it in. Good. Take one more breath. And then let your hands slide now. So you have the elbows, left arm in front of right. As you inhale, press these forearms straight up to the sky. So the shoulders lift a little bit. You tuck in through the belly. It just happens, just mechanics. And then inhale. And on the exhale, start to release these arms over your head. Stop wherever you need. Rest on your forehead if that's the place. Or take them right over your head. And then melt in to this. Got everything you've got. Release. Good. Okay, as you inhale, we'll take these forearms back up to the ceiling. As you exhale, open your arms out to the sides. And then just rest here exactly as you are. Good. Okay, so I'm going to separate the knees. Heel toe the feet, comfortable distance. I'm going to take these hands, I'm going to interlace them behind the head. And if that's too much for you, as I take the elbows out, they actually end up on that blanket I have under my head. That feels pretty good. If this is no good, you just find whatever you need. Okay, so take a full breath in, breathe out, and just take these elbows up or the arms up either side of your head. Take a full inhale, and as you exhale, start to just lift the head up, and that's it. You're just going to lift the head. You're holding it with your hands. Your chin is coming to your chest, and then press that solar plexus, the part where you feel the belly kind of tucking. Push that into your blanket as if the mid back is going to push in. You might even find your tailbones lifting a little bit. Good. Okay, so maybe you keep your hands behind your head. But if you can keep everything as it is and just take the arms and just reach forward as if you're just reaching towards your thighs. Good. And you might be able to come up a little bit more. Keep pulling the mid belly down. Good. One more breath. And then I'll exhale. I'm going to lower all the way down, and I'm going to take the arms up and over the head, backs of the hands to the floor. You do what works for you. Good. Okay. Walk your feet in a little bit closer towards your hips. All right, so no surprises. We're going to lift the hips and come to little bridge. If you need to bring the arms down by your side, honor what you've got. We'll take a full inhale. And as you exhale, push that mid-belly, mid-back into the blanket. The hips are going to lift, and then just keep going. And just go as high as feels good. If you can take them all the way up, you might even lift your head to just replace it. Put it back down. And take a full inhale. And as you exhale, lower down from top to bottom. Ganeshmi, come all the way down. And then we'll take the arms up and down by your sides. You can turn the palms up. Just take a full breath in and out. We're going to do that same sequence. So start by taking your arms out to the side like a T. Take a full breath in, full breath out. Good. Bring your hands behind your head. Change the interlace, if that's okay. Good. And then inhale. On the exhalation, just bring the upper or the forearms on either side of the head, elbows up to the sky. Pause here as you inhale. On the exhale, press the mid-back into the blanket, belly down. Lift your head up and just be here in this place here. You're just taking the chin in, really engaging this mid-belly. Pull it in. You're going to take your arms and reach if that's okay for you to keep the head up. Not, just keep supporting your head. Good. Take one more breath. And then I'll slowly lower down, take the arms up and over the head. But you put them where you need for a little bridge. We'll take a full inhale. The exhale is about anchoring. Press into the blanket. And then inhale. And on the exhale, start to lift up. Even if it's just a little bit. Maybe it's a lot. Good. I'm actually lifting my heels up and really pressing the feet down and towards the end of the mat. And then exhale, lower down from top to bottom. And once you come all the way down, maybe the arms come back by your sides. Just going to stretch the legs out if that's okay for you. So hopefully, if you stretch your legs out, you can feel the whole backs of the legs on the floor, tush on the floor, and then just this nice support. Okay. Good. Take one more breath. Breathe out. Take your arms out to the side. Good. Okay, I'm going to bring them back underneath the head, if that's okay. Interlace the fingers, just habitual interlace. Take a full inhale. And as you exhale, just bring the arms up either side of the head. Press yourself into your blanket. Lift your head up off the floor. And then just stay here. You can reach your arms forward if that's there for you. All I'm doing is lifting the head. The shoulders are lifting. I'm reaching. Oh, can we come up a little bit more? Maybe a little bit more. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe not. Maybe yes. Maybe all the way up. Just like that, or whatever works, Roll to your side, come up. It's all fine. Once we get up, we're just going to sit. Just take a moment, let the dizzies, everything come in. Good. Okay. I'm assuming we're all sitting. We take the right hand, just rest it. Take your left hand out. Yeah. And then just find that tray, dance. So you do whatever works, if it's not quite this, it's okay. Just don't drop your tray. We're just going to do this a few times here. Right? Good. And then last time, take the arm out. And then just switch. Right hand out. And we'll just do that same thing. So I start underneath. Oh, and up. And then back. So let your body move. You can see I'm really moving the body. And that's all so deeply connected. Yes. Okay. Last time as I take the hand out. eat something and put your hands down. Yes, and then just take a moment. Okay, so I'll move all this nice little blanket setup out of the way. And we're gonna take our strap. Okay, I think I'm just gonna stay seated. I'm just gonna change the cross of the legs for a few moments. We'll take the strap, and you know, it's nice to kind of hold the buckle in your hand too, so it's not going anywhere. Just take it in front. We're just gonna do up and back, and so you let your hands, you know, I lost my buckle. Just let it be whatever it is, you know. So you make the strap as tight as you need, knowing you can take the make it longer if you need. You can also bend your elbows, right? So I'm just gonna add the head here. So I'm sitting up tall and imagining I can look, but you can't. So every time the strap comes down, maybe your chin comes down. Good, let's just do 2 more. So there is some tautness to the strap. Just feel whatever it is. Good, okay, I said 2 more. I think this is the last one. Good, okay, we're gonna end with the strap up above your head, and we're just gonna floss a little bit side to side. And so you're working with your own shoulder stuff. Okay, I'm gonna add the head just by turning and looking at the arm that is coming up. Good. Nice, breathe here. Nice. Okay, and then we'll just take the strap up, and now I'm just gonna wrap my hands in the strap, make it a little smaller. So it's still up and over. I'm just gonna bring my hands down so you can see. The arms are straight up above your head if you can. You just pull the strap apart. Lift yourself tall and then drop your shoulders. Look up. Nice big breath. Good, breathe in. And then as you exhale, we're gonna take the strap over to the right. So it's a little bit smaller and pushing away. Good, and then take it up and over to the left. Okay, so it's a little bit smaller. Remember that, take it up. Now you're gonna take it behind. And as you go behind, it could be very crunchy. So, you know, be kind. If you need to make it bigger, make it bigger. There's that part where things get really crunchy. And so you just honor that. Okay, what I want you to notice too, as we do this just sitting, is that there will be maybe for you, one arm wants to go first than the other. So you just wanna really compensate. See if you can get them to come at the same time, if that's possible. You can make the strap as big as you need, as big as you need. Yes, okay, last one. And then I'll take the arms up and bring it down, just release the straps, and just sit, just feel what's happened. Good, okay. Beautiful. I'm just going to leave the strap for a moment. I'm just turning to my side. I'm going to take the hands down, put the feet down, and we'll just do a little shoulder flossing. So you just look over one shoulder and the other. Just, you know, be very gentle and kind. If your hands need to turn out in a different way, do that. Good. Okay. Nice. All right. We'll come to center here, and I'm just going to place the hands. I'm going to lift the hips. So I know that's not for everyone, that's fine. Let's just go a little front to back, a little seated cat-cow. So it's really the shoulders are pressing back, press into the hands, and then the shoulders round forward. Let your head move. Good, and so you might just stay here. You might continue to do this, or you open the chest. I really am anchoring the hands, the feet, lift the hips up, and maybe you can even rock a little bit front to back if that's there, if it works. It's groovy. Good. Okay, I'll take one more breath here. And then we'll lower the hips down, and we'll just give ourselves a little hug. So you bring the feet together, you wrap the arms, tuck your chin, and the arms are on the legs. I'm just gonna really press my back, and I'm just anchoring knees and upper arms into each other. Breathe. One more breath. Good. And then just hug the knees in, just sit up nice and tall here. Drop your shoulders, take your chin in. Drop your gaze to someplace restful on the floor. Okay, one more full inhale. And as you exhale, bring your hands back. Okay, I'm gonna lift the hips again. I may even lift one arm. So you just decide, you know, Start with a little bit of front to back or even shoulder flossing, whatever you need. We anchor the hands, open the heart. I inhale, and exhale, start to lift. And then you either hang out here, rock front to back, or you go, oh, can I take one hand off the floor? What's gonna happen? Okay, and then I'll switch. So I'm really anchoring that hand, lifting, but it's all fine, whatever you do, both hands down. Okay, so I'm gonna come into squat. I'm gonna walk the feet back. Sit on your heels. Oh, and if that doesn't work, you know, who cares? You just, here I am in my squat, okay? You put your hands in front. Let's open the knees out. We'll just do a little bit of this side to side. Just open the hips here. Yes, good, okay. So sweet. Let's do one more moment. Then we're going to come to forward fold. So if you need your blocks, take your time and bring them in. Otherwise, lift your hips up. You can open your feet nice and wide. And, you know, so first we're going to stretch our legs really. So, you know, bend your knees, shift side to side. If the legs want to straighten, groovy, but if they're not ready, just take your time. Good. Okay, I'm just gonna turn myself to face you, and we'll have the legs a little bit apart. I'm gonna take the right hand and just grab hold of the left outer shin. Yes, bend your knees, shift the hips over to the right, and now extend your left arm forward. Take a moment. Good, and then come back to center. Keep the right hand where it is. Take the left hand over top, grab hold of the right shin, bow down, even if you need to bend your knees a lot. One more breath. And then the left hand stays where it is. We take the right hand out in front, bend into your left knee. Good. One more breath. And then shift back to center, take that right hand over, grab hold of the outside of the left shin, drop in. I'm just gonna heel toe my feet wider. See how wide I can go here with this cross that's still, you know, comfortable for me. Good. Okay, release your hands to the floor in front of you or to your blocks. Lift your chin and your heart. And exhale and fold. Okay, from here, hopefully maybe you can grab your strap, wherever it is. Just put it in one hand. We're gonna come up, but let's do it this way. Bend your knees, take your forearms to the tops of your thighs. Yeah, and so I'm just gonna turn to the side, so you're here. You're just gonna press back. So I just take the hands and it's more the arms, the forearms. The elbows, I'm just gonna push back. So I'll just do that, you know, here we go. Push back, lift your chin, your heart. Good. And then inhale and come all the way up. Maybe you roll up or you open your arms out, whatever it is, come up to standing. And then we'll just take a moment once you're here, just let the dizzies and all of that stuff come in. Good. Okay. So from standing, exactly as you are, we're going to take the strap again, just into this. We're just going to go up and over your head and back. And you just be kind. I'm just going to grab the buckle. So you make that strap as big as you need. Yes. Or as small as you like. Good. Breathe. Yes, let's just do a few more. Notice if one arm's going, you know, a little faster than the other. And then just slow it down or make your strap bigger. So we can accommodate, you know, the weaker side, the stronger side. And the stronger side is assisting, not leading. Nice. One more. Okay, just take this strap up above your head. Yes, feel your feet on the floor. We'll inhale, and as you exhale, we're just gonna take it over to the left. Good. Now from here, you're just gonna turn and face down. The arms are gonna come parallel. Yeah, then I just take it across. If you need to bend your knees, do that. Then I just lift up on the other side and come up. And I'm just gonna take it like a little rainbow. Straight over, in front, and back. And you let your body move. Just feel, you're invoking in this good medicine. And eventually, you just find your little dance, your breath. And we'll just do one more fully here. Again. And then you'll come through center and right back up. Okay, now I'm just gonna let this strap just drape it over your chest, your neck, so you can just drop your arms. Just feel your breath, everything opening, right? Good. Okay, so we're gonna do that same little dance on the opposite direction. So you find your strap, wind your hands as you need, hold any extra strap, and go straight up. So you feel good. And then as you exhale, we take it over to the right. Then you come down, straight across, and back up. And just be in the motion of your ocean. Whatever you're doing here is good work. Let it be like this beautiful opening dance, little shoulder dance. Good. All right. I'm going to do two more. Tell you that this class came, I woke up this morning with a little bit of shoulder discomfort, which I love. Okay, last one, come to center. When you're done, we'll come back up and then just drape it over your neck. So get all excited when I have discomfort because it's an entryway and a doorway. Good. Okay, feel your breath. All right, I'm just gonna back up away so we can see here. I'll take the strap again. Okay, actually, let's start this way. We'll drape the strap over the left shoulder. Yeah, and then you'll take your left hand behind and find that strap. Then the right arm goes straight up to the sky, and you bring it down, find the other end of the strap. So you're holding them here, and you don't have to go super close. You go as far as you need. We're just gonna lift up and pull down. It's a different type of shoulder flossing. So you're just flossing up and down. Open the legs, breathe. Wherever you go, your strap can be super long. It's all fine. You do one more. Okay, and then we're gonna settle here. And you can walk your hands closer together if you like. I'm just gonna press the strap away from my back. Even if it just goes like half a little bit, like, you see, can I find a little bit here? One more breath. And then release. I'll just slide the strap over the right shoulder. Let the arms rest. Just feel, your breath opening, your heart beating, the wings opening. Okay, if you need to move your shoulders, do that. And then we'll go second side. So I'll start with the right hand coming behind, finds the strap. And then the left arm comes up and down, find the strap. And again, make it a comfortable distance for you. And we'll just do this flossing. So I'm just pulling and pushing. I guess it's pulling both ways. Just up and down, just flossing. And notice if your head is looking down, maybe you take the head up, chin parallel. You don't have to look up, just be here. Good, okay. And then just rest. And again, I'm just gonna take it away as much as I can, away from the body. Even if it's only in my imagination, take your belly in, press back as if you're pushing into that blanket roll with your mid-spine. Good, and then exhale, release. I'm just draping the strap over the left shoulder. Let the arms rest. Good, okay. Nice, all right, I'm gonna just take the strap behind the back and you make it, as big as you need. You can wind your hands on the strap. Maybe the palms are gonna face out. Okay, so you just find your place here. Good, all right, so I'm gonna lift up, push the feet down. When I say lift, I'm lifting through the belly. Okay, take your shoulders up to your ears, take them back and down. And as you press down, even the hands can push down. And I start to move the arms away from the body. But at the same time, I'm not gonna I'm pressing back with my body. Incorporate that lying down, let the shoulders move back, inhale. Now as you exhale, bend your knees. We're moving to forward fold. The arms are going to come up and over your head and make that strap as big as you need. Good. And then just peek out underneath the left side. Let both arms go over to the right. Good. When your knees need to bend, whatever's happening. And then just switch sides. Look under your right arm. Good. We'll take one more on each side. And the opposite side. Good. And then just bow down. Let the arms come up. If you can walk your hands closer on that strap or interlace your fingers if that's a place you go. We're just going to take 3 breaths here. Move the shoulders away from the ears. Shoulder blades come together. Good. And then just release your strap behind your ankles. Just lay it down. Take your hands in front. Melt in. Good. Okay, walk your hands forward and we'll just take the knees down to the floor. Don't worry about the strap. Good. I'm just going to sit for a moment. You're welcome to take child's pose, or I'm sitting in Vajrasana here. Good. Okay. So the strap is whatever it is. You can slide it out if you like. Just off to the side. Okay. So however you're sitting, cross-legged is fine too. You sit however you like. And I'll just sit in this. And I'm just going to take the left hand behind. You sit however you like. Reach the right arm up. Okay, just take it over. Good. And then I'm going to keep the left hand where it is. As I bring this right hand down, I'm going to see if I can set it beside the left. And then I'll lift the left arm up. So it's really just nice and slow. Let's say the most important is like, how far can I put that hand down? And then lift the other one up. Okay, I'm going to lift the hips this time too. So if you're sitting like this, maybe it'll make sense. But it's really about the coming back, the opening. If the hips lift, great. If not, that's fine. You decide how you want to do this. You know, it's just the twisting, the shoulder work. Okay. Do one more on the right side. Good. Okay, then we're just going to sit again. So if you're cross-legged, maybe you change the cross. If you're sitting, then we tuck the toes under. We'll just breathe here into all this good shoulder stuff. Okay, however you're sitting, all fine. Bring your hands together at your heart. Opposite, interlace your fingers. Flip your palms and inhale and reach up. Good. Take 2 breaths here. Okay, I'm coming back to forward fold. So you do however you need. I'm just going to take the hands down. Lift up, just find your forward fold. And walk your hands wherever you need them, feet as wide as you need them. Melt in. Okay, I'm going to take the arms back again. So if you need your strap, you know where it is. You know, to grab the strap and just take the arms up. But if you can opposite interlace your fingers here and lift up, take the shoulders away from the ears. Lift up. Okay, we're just going to go side to side again. So with your strap or without, it's all fine. Just turning yourself a few times. Moving the shoulders in all these different planes. Good. Okay, and then release your hands down. Walk your hands forward. I'm coming to downward facing dog. You do what you need. Make it your own. Take 3 breaths. Good. Okay. So I'm just going to shoulder floss a little bit in downward dog. So it's like I'm almost rolling the shoulders around in a little circle. Good. Okay. And then bring yourself forward into your plank, knees on the floor, knees lifted. Really anchor. I'm pushing the floor away. That's what's happening. One more breath. Good. And then lower yourself all the way down onto your tummy and just rest here. Hands can just support your head if you like. And nice. Just let yourself be here. I'm going to adjust the camera. Good. Okay. All right. So all this good warm up. Take a big breath. Breathe out. And then let's come up to Sphinx. So you come onto your forearms, spread your fingers, move the shoulders away from your ears, pull your chin in if you can, pull the belly in, stretch through your legs if that, so you're anchoring. And just breathe here. Okay, I'm going to take the right forearm and just turn it so it's flat. Bend your left knee. We're going to reach back and grab that foot. And that's no good. You have your strap. You know exactly where it is. Just wind the strap over the foot. Okay. Once you have the foot or the strap, just turn your face so you're looking, either straight ahead or down at the floor. We'll just push that foot away as a way of opening that shoulder. Okay. I'm not going to sink into the right shoulder. I'm pressing down, lifting. Good. Take one more breath. And then we'll release that leg. Just come back and rest so you can feel what happened. Maybe you change whichever hand is on the bottom if you're resting your head on your hands. Feel your breath and your vibrancy. Okay, one more breath. Okay, I'm going to come up to Sphinx again. And you could stay in Sphinx. But if you want to go a little deeper, we'll move to what's called seal. So the elbows stay on the floor. I just turn the forearms out, the hands out, and straighten the arms. But I don't want the shoulders up here. Drop them down. If this is no good for you, go back down. Pull your belly in. Good. One more breath. Okay, now the left forearm is coming parallel in front of the mat. Bend the right leg. Maybe you grab your strap or you just reach back. Whichever one, it's all fine. Then I just push the foot into the hand. Let the shoulder open. Don't sink in your left shoulder. As best as you can, anchor into the elbow. Breathe and smile. One more breath. And then release, come all the way down, rest. Good. Okay, one more breath here. And then we'll come back to Sphinx. So forearms on the floor, move the shoulders. Okay, now the next part is I'm going to bend the knees. So if that's too much for your back, then you can just lower all the way down. Okay, so be kind. And then we'll just start to rock these knees side to side. Or not the knees, it's the feet. I guess the knees are rocking too. Good. Let's do this a few times. And then just come back to center. I'm going to bring the soles of the feet together. Okay, now I'm coming up to seal. So if that works, either stay here, lower down, or lift yourself up. Just take this little back bend. Breathe. Turn your inner elbows out. Okay, inhale. Lower down, keep the legs as they are though. Just lower your head and your heart. Just take a few breaths. Okay, any guesses what the next pose is going to be? Yes, Joe, we know you want us to grab both feet. I want you to grab both feet. And you have your strap, so you can always just take a moment and just kind of sneak your feet in there, and then you hold on to the strap. So that's this. Okay, either the strap, or you reach back, hit your feet, flex your toes, take an inhale. And as you exhale, you draw the belly in, push the feet away, let the shoulders open. The thighs lift, but that's only if everything else is connected. Good. Breathe here. Maybe you can rock and roll a little bit. Good. And then release, rest, and really feel all that energy. So good. Take one more breath. Okay. I'm going to come up and over to child's pose, and I'll roll over the knees. So I'll bend the knees, bring the soles of the feet together, and take your hands into cobra position. And then you lift yourself up. Let the shoulders lift, shoulders back, and then roll over. And come into child's pose. We did all this back stuff. So if you need a little bit extra release for your back, you can always put your bolster or blanket in, and just gives you a little bit of extra, for the back. So either way, we're not looking for super deep child's pose when we do this. We're just looking to release, to breathe into your back. And, maybe the arms want to go forward. If that feels nice for your shoulders. Or you could even just, if you have the bolster, rest the arms. Let's just breathe here. Do 2 more breaths. Nice and deep. Good. And then just press yourself up. Good. Okay, I'll just move the bolster out of the way. Then we're going to come onto your back, and we're going to set up for Shavasana. So if you want to put your socks on, your sweatshirts on, all of that. Okay, and then I'm just going to come to lie on the back with nothing, but except for the heating pad. And you can put in whatever you like to set yourself up. And just as I know you guys are settling, I'm just going to quickly show you what we're going to do next. So I'm going to take the right arm underneath, wherever it goes. We'll lay down. So sometimes it's easier to put it in after you're down. And you decide where it goes, and then the right arm might go behind the head. And then here, so you're like this on the floor. If there's too much for the shoulders, make it what you need. And if you can go deep, then the idea is to start to bring the hands towards each other. But it's all fine because this is the end of our practice, and we just want to give the shoulders a little bit of love. So if it's very far, it's fine. So once you're down, then you'll just maybe lift your hips, take the right arm underneath you, lower down, see how that is, adjust as you need. Before we put the left hand behind the head, take your left hand to your right shoulder and just give it some love. Just mush it. You could do your arm a little bit. Good. Oh, yeah. And then when you feel ready, the left hand might just rest under the head, or you might get the crook of the arm under the head. And legs can do whatever you like. Maybe we'll go cross-legged, or Baddha Konasana, or straight out, or bend your knees. It's all fine. And just melt yourself as much as you can with your breath. Okay. Take a full breath in. Sigh it out. Melt the shoulders as much as you can. As if you're putting your little shoulder babies to bed. Okay, last breath. And you might put the feet on the floor first, and then we'll take the left arm out, lift your hips, take the right arm out, both arms just resting, palms up. Just feel. Okay, one more breath. And then we'll go to the second side. So the left hand first, you lift the hips, take the left arm underneath you. Be compassionate that the two sides are very different. So decide, is the hand coming up towards the right shoulder, going down towards the right hip. And then take the right hand over, just give this left shoulder, left arm, whatever you're touching your side of your neck, just give it all some love and nourishment. And then once you feel ready, then the right arm is also coming behind the head in whatever way that works for you. And then just drop in as much as you can. Just release to gravity. And your shoulders are saying, wow, I moved in every direction. That's so cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And, okay, just melting whatever you can. Feel the shoulders, the back of the heart, the jaw. All these places so deeply connected. And we'll take one more breath. And then release first the right arm. If your legs are anything but bent, but bend, just bend them so you can lift the hips. Take the left arm out and just be here. Good. Okay. So let's end with a little upside down. And if you have your bolster or your block, whichever one, I'm just going to place them underneath the sacrum. So you can pick the prop of your choice. You know, the bolster is so nice, it just kind of hugs you, and you still get the lift, and the block is more about holding the bones so that, you know, you're stable in the lift. So whichever one is just fine with me, just to get the hips lifted, the heart to relax. We also give the shoulders an offering to rest. Okay, I'm just going to put my block on the highest height. But you please be with whatever feels good for you. This is the end of your practice. Okay. Let's do a few breaths here. And I know if you like to play on the block, you know, go ahead and you know, hold on the block, lift your legs. You could do whatever you like there. I'm just going to rest here for another 3 breaths that you play or rest. Good. Okay. And then whenever you're ready, friends, we're just going to come off the block. And we'll move into Shavasana. Before you do that, you might want to hug your knees into your chest for a little bit, rock a little bit. You know, it's a lot, even though it was a very shoulder heavy practice, a lot for the low back as well. So it's even hugging your knees in and out, just whatever feels good. Good. Well, I feel like I want to do some egg beaters, so I'm going to do that. You're welcome to join me. So just a little egg beating here. You know, so good. Moves the hips, the legs, the low back gets a little refresh. And then change direction. Egg beat. Good. Okay. And now I feel I want to do a happy baby. So that's next. Let's take 3 breaths. Yes. Okay, friends. And then just moving into your Shavasana. Or keep going. Like I say, it's so hard to stop. But it's also good to rest. All right. So hopefully you're comfortable. You've supported yourself, your head, your whatever you need, bolster. To just, an eye pillow is nice if you have one. All right. Okay, so I'll just leave you in silence here for about 5 minutes. Let's take your time and your quiet, your sacred rest. Just invite in all that you've released and opened to be reabsorbed, re-acknowledged, and reclaimed. Shavasana. It's beginning to bring your awareness to your breath. And staying in your rest if you would like to stay there for longer. You're beginning to awaken yourself and just find your way out in a very loving, gentle way. If you're coming up to seated and just making your way there and just sitting for a few moments to just be in the repose, to feel. Nice. And then if you would like to turn on gallery view, so we see all this practice, and go ahead and do that. Oh, wow. Never seen Sharon's hair so long. Looks so nice. Good. All right, beautiful, guys. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Nice. All right. Good. Take a full inhale. And exhale this breath completely. Good. So we're going to open our hands, everybody. We're just going to send this out to, we're just going to send it out. You know who you are. You're receiving. All right. So we'll just end with our may we be blessed mantra. Inhale. May we be blessed with loving kindness. May we be well. May we be peaceful and at ease. May we be healthy, and may we be happy. And let's seal that with one Om. You can bring your hands together. You can keep them out. And we'll inhale. Take a full inhale and exhale into your palms. Catch your breath, lift your chin, open your eyes, and let's offer this to ourselves. And we'll offer it out, offer it out, offer it out. And with great, great love, everybody, great love. All right, happy Shoulder Love Day, happy Love Day, happy Tuesday. Thank you so much for being here, and so much love and gratitude from my heart. Have a great day, guys.